Hello everyone, welcome to Breathwork. Happy you could be here. My name is Stacy. I'm going to guide you through this Breathwork session. Who here is new to Breathwork? Raise your hand. So happy you could join us. We're going to take a moment, and if you feel called, you can connect with your why today, why you're in Breathwork, what you would like to get out of it. You can set an intention. I'll share with you my why. I have found breathwork to be a wonderful modality to help me really go deeper within myself, to understand myself more, to release trauma, just be able to be present with myself more than I ever have. So think about what your why is for being here today, and at the end of the breathwork session, I will give you an opportunity to share whatever you feel like sharing. It could be why you're here, it could be what you got out of it, but I'll let you know when that time has come to share. We're going to be doing a conscious connected breath today, and that is going to be a continuous breath, continuous inhale and exhale. You don't ever want to take pauses in between. You don't want to kind of relax your breath. You want to stay with it. And that's going to sound like this. The inhale is going to be a full inhale, expanding the belly, expanding the chest. The exhale is going to be a gentle release and a letting go. And it's going to be continuous. And again, the tempo is up to you. I am going to be playing a playlist, and you are invited to match the tempo if you feel called. If you do not, that is fine. There's going to be a time that we call the peak, and when we get closer to it or we're in it, I'm going to invite you to go deeper, to go faster, and again, it's up to you. This is your journey. After the peak, we'll have a gentle come down where I'll have a few more songs. We'll still be with the conscious connected breath, but at one point I will invite you to start breathing through the nose. And you can also curl up on your side. You might notice some sensations. You might notice a tingling in the hands and the feet. You might notice a cramping of the hands that kind of form a claw-like shape. That is completely normal. It's called tetany, and that is just because there's an imbalance of carbon dioxide and oxygen in your bloodstream. If you are finding it unpleasant, you can slow the breath down, and or you can switch to breathing through the nose. But it's completely normal. It's not harmful. It can be uncomfortable. You also might notice a desire to move and shake. You might notice an urge to cry, and I invite you to do whatever you're called to do. You don't need to hold anything back. But you always want to stay with the breath. Place your awareness on the breath. If it moves from that point of focus, go back to the breath. The ego likes to take you out of uncomfortable situations, distract you, place resistance there, and the objective here is to go back to the breath. I will be guiding you along the way with some pointers, encouragement. I'll also be telling you where we are in our journey, just so you know. If you have questions in the middle of it or concerns, please just raise your hand and one of us will be over to help you. If you want to drop something in the chat, we can answer questions there. Just remember, we are here for you. There are some contraindications with this type of breath work. If you have any of these conditions, we invite you to breathe through the nose You will still get all the benefits from the breathwork session, but it'll be safer. So if you've been diagnosed with cardiovascular disease, detached retina or glaucoma, diagnosed brain or abdomen aneurysm, epilepsy, diagnosed bipolar or schizophrenia, uncontrolled diabetes or thyroid conditions, high blood pressure, or if you're pregnant, we do not advise you to breathe through the mouth. We advise you to breathe through the nose. You will still get all the benefits, but it'll be safer for you. We are going to take some time right now to grab whatever we might need. You might want a blanket. You might want to grab a drink of water. We also recommend doing this breathwork practice in a controlled environment. Don't do this driving. You can do this sitting up or lying down. If you're sitting up, make sure you have a lot of pillows and support behind you. And if you're lying down, just have a small pillow behind your head. You don't want to restrict the airway at all. So this is your opportunity to take a few minutes and grab what you need and get settled in, and we'll get started.